Hello everyone, this is Albert Espinoza and this is week 2 of our MPA 593 professional presentation course with Dr. S. And in this week's presentation, I will identify the type of job I want to have hopefully in the near future as part of my background. Second, the structure and format of the interview for this type of position. And finally, the types of interview questions that may be asked of individuals who are applying for that specific position. So with that, let's get started. Currently, I'm the Deputy Public Works Director at the City of Rancho Cucamonga, and the next step in my career is to become a Director of Public Works or Engineering. I say that because at the City of Rancho Cucamonga, the Public Works Department and Engineering Department are two separate sections. And I have an engineering background, which gives me the opportunity to work at both. In some cases, some agencies have this all under one umbrella, so depending on where I would apply, I would look for the Public Works Director, Engineering Director, or in some cases, the Public Works Director does encompass both engineering and public works. Typically, an interview format for this type of position is composed of 2 rounds. The first round is made up of individuals such as city managers or other directors from surrounding agencies to screen the applicants, ask the questions, and make a recommendation to the city manager on who they would hire. If you're fortunate enough to make it to the second round of interviews, you will meet the city manager who the director would report to. In some cases, your peers, which are the other directors, may also be in that second round of interviews to see how you would work closely together, see if there's a good connection between yourself and your potential future peers. And in some cases, a council member may be involved in that second or third round interview just to ensure that they are also comfortable with the individual potentially being selected for this high-profile position at an agency. Typically, there's anywhere between 10 to 15 questions asked of individuals who apply for director positions, and these types of questions are usually situational or behavioral. And the 3 questions I chose are very similar to the ones that were provided in our samples this week. First question, which can hit home and throw some people off, is does your city manager or director know you are here today at this interview? They want to see if you're going to be honest and if you actually convey that information to your current employer. You want to make sure you have communication skills because information travels fast in local government, and you want to make sure your supervisor and city manager knows what you're doing, because they may hear it from the agency that you're applying for, and they may call them right away and say, hey, I've got so-and-so applying here. What can you tell me about them? So honesty and communication is important, especially with that type of question. Another question they may ask is, what kind of hours do you generally work? Good answer is it may vary day by day because there is no set fixed schedule in this type of position. They may be looking for someone with flexibility and adaptability, especially in government. Right now, challenges come up and they can spring up in an instant, which requires someone at a director level to take some time, maybe stay a little bit later and figure things out with the city manager. Another good question they may ask is, have you ever had a disagreement with your director or city manager? And this goes back to communication and collaboration between individuals. As a professional, I would have that relationship with my supervisor, and I would let them know my opinion. In the end, if they still want to move forward with their direction, I would follow and support them in their final decision. But again, they're looking to see if you're just going to be a yes person or if you're going to be someone who maybe is going to play devil's advocate and try to help out the situation and maybe help your city manager or director look things in a different perspective. I hope you enjoyed this week's presentation, and I can't wait to see your comments and look forward to watching your videos. Have a great one and God bless. Bye.